Gabriella! How are you this evening?
Oh, hey, Summer. I wanted to say thank you for last week.
No, don't worry about it. When Dominic and I get married next month, you and I are going to be sister-in-laws. We have to look out for each other.
The wedding is at the end of next month. Are you excited?
I have to admit, I am a little nervous.
Oh, don't be nervous. Everything is going to go great. I know it'll be a beautiful ceremony.
I did hear something that has me a little worried, though. Your husband works for a trading company, right?
Yes, that's true. Is something wrong?
No, that's fine. That's good to hear. I just heard that one of Dominic's brothers or sisters doesn't have a job.
Oh, you're talking about Casey, I think.
We've decided not to have him come to the wedding.
Huh? Why not?
Well, first of all, if he doesn't have a job, he can't afford to get us a nice wedding gift. But more importantly, I don't want my family and friends to start talking to him and realize that he is out of work. What would people say? It would be super embarrassing for me if anyone found out that my new in-laws have a real slacker for a son.
Oh, is that so? I don't know what to say.
I'm not trying to be disrespectful or anything. What do you think? What would you do if you were me? You'd do the same thing, right?
Honestly? No, I don't think I would. You know, Casey hasn't always been out of work. And he only lost his job because the company was downsizing. He didn't do anything wrong. Before he lost his job, he was making a good career for himself. I'm sure he will find something new soon. It's just been a tough economy lately.
No, that isn't what I meant at all. Or I guess I should say that isn't the problem. Not exactly. If my own family thinks that my new brother-in-law is a freeloading loser, they're going to look down on my new husband. I don't want that for Dominic. And I don't want them to laugh at me either. I want them to get a good impression of my husband. It's important for us to get a good start as a couple.
I don't think anyone is going to really care that much, do you? Who would even know Casey doesn't have a job? And even if they do, surely it wouldn't bother them. Surely they'd understand.
They absolutely will care. Of course they will. I really thought you would understand, Gabriella. I guess that's too bad.
But Dominic and Casey have been close ever since they were little. They're practically the same age. If you don't invite him, I think it will really hurt his feelings. It may even create a rift in the family. I'm sure Casey wants to be there to celebrate with everyone.
What does that even have to do with me?
Excuse me? I don't think I understand.
I don't really care if it hurts his feelings or not. Dominic and I can at least save face. I don't really want any rumors going around about us. I'd rather go ahead and cut loose strings than have people whispering about me behind my back. Wouldn't you?
Loose strings? You're talking about Casey?
Obviously. And it's my wedding, isn't it? I want everything to be perfect. It's my special day, and I won't be happy if I spend it worrying.
What does Dominic have to say about all this? Surely he wants to invite Casey. Have you talked to him about it?
He hasn't said anything about it. Dominic trusts me to do what's best. He doesn't talk back to me about anything.
Really?
Yeah. He always just lets me do what I need to do. He lets me handle things in my own way.
Look, it's your wedding, so I can't tell you what to do. But I wish you would think about how Casey is going to feel if you ask him not to come. Especially if he is the only one left out. He will be so hurt.
I don't really care about how he feels. Are you trying to preach to me about what is right and wrong? Get off your soapbox.
No, I didn't mean it like that.
It doesn't matter. I've already decided anyway. I don't want him to come. No matter what you say, there's no point. You can't change my mind. I do look forward to seeing you at the wedding, though. And please bring your husband along. I would love to meet him. Oh my goodness, Gabriella! I heard you were in an accident. Are you okay?
I'm okay. Thank you for asking. I hope you weren't too worried. It looks like Dominic also tried to call me, but I wasn't able to answer the phone. Can you tell him I'm alright?
Of course I will. I'm just glad you are okay. I feel so much better knowing you weren't seriously hurt.
You are so sweet to worry about me. Thank you. Unfortunately, I did break both of my legs. My tibia is broken on one side and my ankle on the other. I will still be able to come to the wedding, but I'm going to be in a wheelchair.
What?
Do you happen to know if the venue is wheelchair friendly? I hope there aren't too many stairs. Are there ramps or an elevator? My doctor said I will probably be able to get around on crutches by next month, but I need a little more time before I can put any weight on my ankle.
A wheelchair? Gabriella, you're going to be in a wheelchair?
Yeah, unfortunately. I don't think I will have to use it for too long at least. But the wedding is just next week. There's no way I will be able to walk by then.
Wow. A wheelchair, huh?
What's up? Is everything okay?
I hate to ask, but do you think you could skip the wedding?
What? What do you mean, skip the wedding?
You don't really want to come so badly that you'd still come in a wheelchair, right?
What is that supposed to mean?
Do you still want to come?
Well, of course I do. I know I can't move around as well as normal in the wheelchair, and I will probably need a little extra care from the hotel staff. And I guess we might need to change our room to an ADA accessible one. But my husband will be close by the whole time and he can help me out. I don't think there will be any issues. I should be just fine. Is there a problem?
It's just that, well, I don't want anyone in a wheelchair during my wedding.
Seriously?
Do you think you could skip it? For me, I'd like you to stay at home. Please?
What are you saying? You don't want me there?
Dominic can stop by to get any gifts you had for us some other time. But I would really rather you not come to the ceremony or the reception.
Is that really how you feel? I'm literally the groom's big sister. If you were hurt and had to use a wheelchair, you would still get married, wouldn't you?
You don't get it, do you?
What?
Are you trying to make me look bad? I don't want anyone in my family to be in a wheelchair. I'd be so embarrassed. And you will ruin the photos. I don't want everyone staring at you and feeling sorry for you. The wedding is my special day. It's my time to shine and to have everyone focused on me. I don't want everyone to spend the whole time worrying about you. I don't want you to steal my day.
I understand that you don't want people to worry about me, but is this really about the wheelchair? I can take care of myself, I promise. My husband and I will handle it, and I won't be a problem. You won't have to worry about anything, Summer. I promise.
No. That isn't what I meant at all. When are you going to get it through that thick skull of yours? I am telling you not to come. You're uninvited. Capiche? I don't want to give anyone a bad impression. I don't want them staring at your wheelchair. I am telling you, do not come to my wedding. I do not want you there.
That's really what you want, isn't it?
100% that is what I am telling you. I'm not going to have you stealing all the attention on my special day. It's my wedding and I want it to be absolutely perfect.
Okay, I understand.
I'm glad! Thank you for understanding.
I understand that you are ashamed of people who need a wheelchair. Just wondering, what does Dominic think? What does he say about this? Now that you are telling his big sister not to come to his wedding. You have talked to Dominic about it, haven't you? Because of course you wouldn't tell me not to come without talking to him first.
Don't worry about it. We already discussed it. He agrees with me completely. He always does.
Are you for real? I can't believe it.
It doesn't really matter if you believe it or not. It's the truth. The bond between a husband and wife is even stronger than the bond between brothers and sisters. So keep that in mind and don't come to the wedding. You can always send any gifts in the mail or with someone else.
I think I get it. I see how you and Dominic think.
We just don't want anybody in a wheelchair at the wedding. Is that so much to ask? It would be such a bother.
Oh no, it's fine. I understand completely. Don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
Hey! Answer the phone! I know you were looking at your phone. I know you can see this. Dominic has also been trying to call you. You need to answer the phone.
What?
What do you mean, what? I can't get anyone on the phone. No one will answer. Not even your mom or dad will pick up the phone.
So what?
Huh? What day do you think it is? Have you forgotten?
No, I know what today is. It's Saturday, right? The 28th?
Don't you mess with me. You know perfectly well that today's our wedding. Why hasn't anyone come? Not a single person from Dominic's side of the family has shown up.
So? Didn't you say you didn't want any of us at the wedding?
What? No. I just said I didn't want you to come. I didn't say anything about anyone else. Because of the wheelchair.
You know my mother and father both use wheelchairs, right?
What? Are you serious? I've never heard anything about that before.
I guess Dominic never mentioned it to you. I don't know why. Maybe he was scared it would make you mad. But we've all agreed to respect your wishes. We are going to do exactly as you asked. Our family has decided to cut ties with both of you, since that is what you seem to really want.
Huh?
Naturally, none of us will be coming to the wedding today. We only want to do as you asked.
What are you saying? The wedding is about to start. We only have like half an hour before the ceremony starts. Where is everyone? You all need to get here as fast as you can.
We had all already planned to come to the wedding, so everyone had taken plenty of time off work. We decided that it would be fun to use the time to go on a family vacation instead. We aren't even in the state right now. There's no way we could make the wedding.
Oh my god! What about my wedding?
I'm pretty sure our parents reached out to Dominic this morning. I'm positive they talked to him. I guess he didn't want to tell you. He must not have wanted to upset you right before the ceremony.
Huh? What are you talking about?
They talked to him about everything. How you aren't comfortable with people in wheelchairs coming to your wedding. How you don't want Casey to come just because he's currently unemployed. How you called him names and said you were ashamed of him. You didn't want any of us to come because you were worried about how you would look. What kind of family would accept that? Ours certainly doesn't accept it. So Dominic is no longer a part of our family.
Wait just a minute, will you? Seriously? No one is going to come to the wedding? Not one of you?
It's just what you wanted. I'm only talking to you so you'll leave everyone alone. I wanted to let you know what was going on. But after this, I'm going to block your number.
What are you saying? I don't understand what you mean. Look, we don't even have half an hour now. You've got to come back. Where are you?
Really now? Aren't you the one that told me not to come?
Yeah, that's true. But I just meant you. I didn't mean for everyone else not to come.
Think of it this way. You did us a favor. We don't want someone that is ashamed of anyone who uses a wheelchair to join this family. We're all proud of who we are, and we don't judge people for something so silly as how they get around. We don't want someone like you as part of the family. So you've made our decision for us.
What on earth are you talking about? I just thought it would be hard for you to get around in a wheelchair. That's all.
Oh, don't lie. We both know that isn't true. It's just embarrassing for both of us. You wrote out exactly how you feel in WhatsApp. I still have it in my chat history. In fact, I showed it to everyone else, too.
Wait, please. We had more than 20 seats reserved for your family. We can't just have 20 empty seats. That's going to be awful.
What's so awful about it?
How is that going to look? It's going to be so embarrassing for me. What will everyone think?
Seriously? Even now, that's all you are worried about? You aren't worried about how we all feel. Just about how you are going to look in front of your friends?
Of course I worry about how you all feel. So please, come to the wedding. There's still time. I can't have 20 empty seats. It's going to be so embarrassing.
Oh, I also wanted to let you know that none of us are going to be sending any gifts for you after the wedding. I know you had a honeymoon fund you were asking everyone to contribute to. We won't be sending any money.
What?
My mom already called Dominic and talked to him about it, I believe. Since none of us will be at the wedding or allowed to celebrate with you, we didn't think it made sense to send you any gifts either.
Gabriella! I'm really sorry. Believe me, I've made a terrible mistake. I just wanted today to go perfectly, that's all. I didn't mean to hurt you.
You say that, but don't you think you were being a little selfish? You can apologize if you like, but I don't know how everyone would feel about that.
Please come back. Come to the wedding. I'm really sorry. I shouldn't have done that. I'll never do anything as rude as this again. I promise.
It's a little late for that, don't you think? I'm going to have to let you go. I want to focus on relaxing with my family. We've got some sightseeing to do before we head to a lovely dinner. And trust me, that does not include you. I hope you have fun at the wedding. I'm sure it'll be beautiful. After hearing about the awful messages Summer had sent to Gabriella's parents had a family meeting. They talked it over with everyone, and they unanimously agreed to not attend the wedding. Instead of going to the wedding, they used their vacation time and the money they had expected to spend to plan a big family vacation instead. The family reached out to Dominic before the wedding and let him know what had happened. They told him that if he and his new bride felt so strongly about keeping up appearances, they were no longer part of the family. They didn't want a son who was too ashamed of his own family to let them come to his wedding. Dominic and Summer had a massive fight during the wedding. It's amazing that the roots of a divorce can already begin during a wedding. He was so furious over everything that had happened, and how his new wife had insulted his parents. They were only married for a month before he kicked her out of the house. Dominic pleaded with his family to forgive him, but the damage was done. Dominic lost his family and all the money he spent on the wedding. And what did he have to show for it? A month later, he didn't even have a wife.
Emily, you better tell me you've signed those divorce papers I sent you. Answer me now.
Yes, Thomas, jeez. I've signed them already.
All of them?
Yes, all of the forms you sent me.
Alright, good. When were you going to email it to me then? If you're not going to email them, you know you have to physically go to the family courthouse to submit it, right?
I think I'll email it to them.
Okay, cool.
Do you want me to let you know when the forms have officially been filed? Or when the judge approves it?
You still want to talk to me? Geez, you need to get over me, man. Nah, they should send me an email about it too, right?
Ugh, whatever. Yeah, they should do, I guess.
Listen, I know you're having a hard time getting over me, but you gotta do it. Just let it go. Forget me ASAP.
Oh, give me a break. I'm only asking you whether or not you need me to let you know how the divorce procedures are going. What part of that makes you think I'm having a hard time getting over you? You need to get over yourself, Thomas.
Whatever, Emily. I know you well enough. You can't just get over me, can you? Or what? Are you jealous that I'm off to Santa Monica Pier with Cynthia? You can't ruin my romantic getaway with her, okay? Am I right or what?
You're so full of yourself, it's actually funny.
Whatever, man. You better not go all psycho on me and stalk me or anything. Cynthia and I are gonna have the perfect date today. I don't have time to be entertaining you and your little feelings.
Oh, don't you worry. I have absolutely no feelings for you anymore. Go ahead and have fun. I mean it.
Listen to you, pretending to be all indifferent. You can't fool me.
Say whatever you want, Thomas. I really don't give a crap about you anymore.
Yeah.
Anyway, gotta go now, so bye.
Fine, be like that. Bye.
Emily, where are you? Emily? I went all the way to your place, but you weren't there. What are you doing now? Where are you? Please, please, please reply to my messages as soon as you can. This is urgent. Kathy? Hey, what's going on? Why so many texts? What do you mean? How can you be so calm right now? What the hell are you doing? Huh? Did something happen? Mom already texted you explaining everything, right? Just please hurry up and come to the hospital. I'll tell you the details once you get here. Oh, wait, hold on, Kathy. I'm sorry, but I haven't heard anything from anyone. I hate to tell you this, but I blocked your mom on my phone, so I haven't received these texts you said she sent me. I have no idea what's going on at all here. You're gonna have to explain to me? What? Oh, you did? Okay, well, fine. It's Thomas. Okay, what happened to him? He got caught in a really bad car crash and had to be sent to the ER. A car crash? Really? Yeah, we're at the Santa Monica Medical Center right now near the pier. Please just come here ASAP. We have to talk about a lot of important things. Oh, God. Emily, we've got to make some critical decisions which involves family consent. I'm so scared. Oh, God. Wait now. Hold on. Kathy, calm down. Everything's going to be okay, so just take a minute and take some deep breaths, okay? Okay. I'm okay. Sorry, I just panicked a bit. Will you try to get here as soon as you can? Please? Now wait, Kathy. Have you not heard about me and Thomas? What? What do you mean? We're divorced. What? We submitted the paperwork for it a few months ago and the judge just approved it a few days ago. No way! I haven't heard any of this. Yeah, sorry, I thought you knew. So that's why I couldn't get in touch with you. No wonder you're not here at the hospital as well. I thought you would have been here at the hospital before any of us. But that makes total sense now. Oh, God. Yeah, sorry, I can't help you guys out. OMG, I'm sorry for texting you so much and asking you to come here and everything then. Oh no, it's totally fine, don't worry. You didn't know. Yeah, but still. Oh, God. Hey, this is a bit hard to ask you, but did you two get a divorce because my brother had an affair? Well, why do you ask? The thing is, there was another woman in the car that Tom's was driving. I have no idea who she was, and I've never seen her before. But she's also in pretty bad shape from the crash. And I don't know, I just had a hunch. Apparently, they were on their way back from Santa Monica Pier or something. Ah, I see. Her name is Cynthia, apparently. Do you know her? Well, I guess there's no point in hiding anything now. Yes, I do know about her. And yes, it's just as you suspect, Kathy. He did cheat on me with her, and that led to the divorce. Oh, wow. Hey, I feel like I should apologize to you on my brother's behalf. I can't believe he did this to you. I'm so sorry, Emily. Kathy, there's nothing for you to apologize for. You haven't done anything wrong. If anything, you were always there for me and supported our marriage from the beginning. You've been nothing but kind and helpful to me. So yeah, no need for that. Okay, well, if that's the case then, I guess I'll spare you the details of this crash now then. But don't worry, Thomas and that other girl are both still alive, so it wasn't fatal. The doctor said their lives aren't on the line or anything. Okay, well that's good to hear. And listen, just because we got a divorce, it doesn't mean that I don't care about him. I don't mind hearing the details, so don't hold back, okay? And if there's anything I can do, I'd be more than happy to help, okay? Oh, that's a bit of a relief if I'm honest. I'm still in a bit of shock, and I was glad that I could talk to you. But I thought maybe I can't talk to you like this anymore since you guys aren't together anymore. No, don't be silly. You can still talk to me anytime. Okay, thank you, Emily. So, does this mean you won't block me or anything? I would completely understand if you wanted, though. No, Kathy, I'm not going to block you. I had my reasons for blocking your mother, sorry again, but I won't block you or do anything like that. But anyway, so how are you feeling now? How are you holding up? Are you okay? Me? Oh, I'm fine, I think. I don't mean to pry, but I know that Thomas and your mother don't exactly treat you in the best way. I always thought you deserved better. But anyway, how has everything been for you lately? Oh, well, I mean, I'm used to it now. It's not easy being the stepdaughter, but I also never expected Mom to treat me the same way as she treats Thomas anyway. Nothing can mean more than your own biological child, right? Yeah, but come on, the way they treat you is awful sometimes. Well, it's gotten worse ever since my dad died, but I understand. I mean, it's not their fault that they got stuck with me after my dad died, right? No, but look, I don't know exactly what goes on between you guys, but I guess I'm just worried for you. Since your brother's in hospital now, isn't your mom gonna make you take care of him? What about the hospital fees and other stuff? I know her well enough to know that she's gonna force you to take care of those kind of things, right? Yeah, maybe, I don't know. I know that I don't have much of a say in this stuff anymore, especially now that Thomas and I are divorced, but I still care about you, okay? Listen, Kathy, you don't have to take on all the responsibility for this, okay? It's not on you at all. None of this is. I know it sounds like I'm biased with the divorce and whatnot, but this is your brother's doing, in a way, right? So don't feel like you have to be responsible here. If they try to make you do something you don't want to do, then just say no to them, okay? Emily, thanks. Thank you so much. That means a lot.
Emily, when the hell are you gonna stop ignoring us, man? You better start taking responsibility here. I need more help around here than you think, you know? You know that I'm stuck in this wheelchair, right? I can't walk and Cynthia can't walk anymore either. How the heck do you think that makes her feel? We're both stuck in hell. We're living in a wheelchair-friendly place now, so that's one thing that's helped us. But otherwise, this life is bullcrap. We can't do all of this on our own. You gotta come out here and start taking care of us, man.
Hi, Thomas. Wow, so many messages from you. No wonder my phone wouldn't stop going off. It's been months since I last heard from you. What's all this about? Why are you still talking to me?
What the heck, man? Just get down here and start helping around the house, you idiot. This is all your fault.
Excuse me? What are you talking about? And why in the world should I help my ex-husband and his new girlfriend out? Please tell me so I can understand your logic in all this. Why?
Did you not see the part where I said we're stuck in a wheelchair? Where are you anyway? I'm literally a cripple right now. How can you lounge around like nothing's wrong here?
Right, and I'm sorry that you've ended up in a wheelchair now, but what does that have to do with me?
What? Taking care of your man should be literally your number one priority as a wife.
Excuse me?
Till death do us part? Doesn't that mean anything to you? Did you hit your head and lose your memory or something? You swore to take care of me in sickness and in health when you married me.
What? No, did you hit your head? What are you talking about? Did the hospital give you the wrong meds or something?
Don't be an idiot. I'm not going to repeat myself again. Get down here and start taking care of us. You're my wife. This is your duty.
Wife? You mean ex-wife, right?
What? No. What the? You're still legally my wife.
No. We're divorced, remember?
What the hell? How?
Well, don't act so surprised. If anything, I'm the one who's surprised that you're acting like this. Are you sure they didn't give you some weird medication? You do remember telling me to hurry up and sign the divorce papers, don't you?
What do you mean?
I did everything just like you asked me to. And I emailed the forms to the courthouse as soon as I signed them. Remember?
What? Emily? What the heck, man? Is this some kind of joke you're playing on me? When the heck did this happen?
You specifically told me not to talk to you anymore. So I just never told you that those divorce papers were finalized. Remember how I asked you if you wanted me to let you know how the procedures would go?
What?
Do you seriously not remember? And then you were all, I'm off on a romantic getaway with Cynthia, so don't bother texting me, blah, blah. And so I didn't.
Wait, I thought you were just saying all of that because you were obsessed with me and stuff.
No. I asked you if you wanted me to let you know if the divorce has been finalized because I figured you should know. It involved you, so I was just being polite.
But you were so quiet all of a sudden after the whole divorce paper thing. I thought it was because you were still trying to get over me.
Thomas, have you actually lost your mind? I was so quiet because you literally told me not to contact you anymore.
Wait, you have to listen. I wasn't lying when I said that Cynthia and I are really struggling with our new life. It's been a huge adjustment. Mom has had a bad back, so there's only so much she can do for us here. Actually, if I'm being honest, she's in pretty bad shape too. We need you to take care of all three of us.
And you think that me, your ex-wife who you cheated on, is the best person to turn to for help? Have you gone crazy?
Wait, how about I put you back legally as my wife? Then everything will be fine, right?
Huh? What do you mean?
The thing is, the past few months have been so crazy with the accident and dealing with all the hospital stuff. I haven't put Cynthia's name on our marriage certificate yet, so she's legally not my wife yet. So you can still legally be my wife again.
Why are you making it sound as if this is some kind of genius idea? Was the crash that bad that it made you brain dead?
Come on, what the hell is your problem? Can't you see that I'm allowing you to be my wife again? Aren't you happy?
No! I can see right through you, Thomas. I know what you're doing. I bet you're just crawling to me begging for my help because Kathy's not there to take care of you guys anymore. I bet she was smart enough to finally realize how she was being used by you evil, horrible people. And she plucked up the courage to stand up for herself and left you guys. Isn't that what happened?
How the heck do you know about this? Have you been talking to her?
Actually, yes. Kathy told me everything. About how her dad and your mom were both single parents when they got married. And how ever since her dad died 5 years ago, you and your mom have both been treating her like dirt. Poor thing. I feel so bad for her to have been stuck with the two of you for so long. And I'm glad that she finally came around to her senses.
Yeah, fine, you know about this, and so what? What the hell does any of that have to do with what's going on here? This is between you and me now, right?
Well, everything, actually. You see, Kathy found out recently that your mom is no longer her stepmom. Not legally, anyway. Apparently, if a parent adopts a stepchild, but then they either get a divorce or one gets widowed, the parent is no longer considered a step-parent. In this case, because of her father passing away, she's no longer your mom's stepchild. Does that make sense?
Wait, what? No, that doesn't make any sense.
Meaning, Kathy is no longer your stepsister nor a stepchild to your mom.
You mean Mom's disowned her?
Well, it's not really the same because we're talking about the legalities here. This all just means that if she's not legally your family, then she doesn't have to care for you guys at all.
Wait, hold on. I don't get it.
Kathy has absolutely zero legal obligation to take care of you guys. And you can thank your mom for that.
Emily, wait. Okay, let's talk about Cynthia here for a minute. I'm sure you already know about this, but Cynthia really doesn't have anywhere to go. Her parents disowned her recently, and she has no one to take care of her.
Yes, I heard that was because her parents found out that she was having an affair with a married man. In other words, she was having an affair with you, right? So I don't have an ounce of sympathy for her. Or for you, for that matter.
Emily, please. I'm begging you. Come back. We're really, seriously struggling here.
Why don't you find a professional to help you then? Just go on Indeed or look through your local newspaper. I'm sure you can find ads for them. Or ask other relatives to help you out. Why me?
But that would have cost a lot of money, and we don't have that kind of money here. Cynthia and I both had to quit our jobs. Neither of us have any income right now.
And I'll ask you again. What does that have to do with me?
Come on, Emily. I know you still love me, right?
Listen to you. Who do you think you are, honestly? I would have happily worked my fingers to the bone if you were stuck in a wheelchair and half paralyzed like you are now. But that would have been because I loved you. I would have done anything for you. But let me remind you that you were the one that betrayed me. You cheated on me. You lost everything we built in our relationship. So now you have to pay. That's all it is. Why should I care about you anymore?
Okay. Look, could you at least let me know where Kathy is then? Or give me her number? You and Kathy are still friends, right? I'm assuming that you know where she lives, right? Please, Emily.
Yes, but no. Why the hell would I tell you anything about Kathy after all that you've done to her?
Come on, man. Help an ex-husband out here, man.
Kathy finally gathered up the courage to break free from you two evil cows. She's finally now beginning to build a new life for herself. If I were her, I'd want to stay as far away from you guys as possible. So why would I do anything to jeopardize her newly found freedom and independence? She's been stuck with you two for way too long. In fact, way longer than I've been, since you guys were family and I only married you a few years ago. Anyways, I'm on her side now. So you need to stay as far away from her as you can. You hear me?
So who's supposed to take care of us then?
How should I know? I want you out of my life. I never want to hear from you again. You're the last person I ever want to see. I'm serious, Thomas. I'm blocking you. Get out of my life. I wasn't really going to block him. I didn't have the heart to do that, at least not right away. But Thomas ended up being relentless and kept spamming me with the same messages, begging me for my help. He even started posting on my Instagram and Twitter, sweet-talking me into it. Of course, I'm not an idiot, so I just deleted those messages and blocked him there too. In the end, I just blocked him on everything so he could stop messaging me completely. I also blocked his number too so that he can't ever call me. Even though we don't talk, I heard some things about them, both good and bad. First of all, I heard both him and Cynthia found a job working at a disability-friendly place. Which is good for them, because at least they can put food on the table now. But I also heard that their coworkers found out that the affair they'd been having was the reason they landed in wheelchairs. And ever since then, they've not been as friendly as they used to be when they first started working. In fact, some of their coworkers are pretty hostile towards them. But neither of them can afford to lose their jobs, so I guess they're stuck with that. At least they're now officially married, so they have each other. As for me, I'm now planning to move somewhere so I can start my life from scratch now that the divorce is settled. Of course, I'm not letting anyone know where I moved to. Only Kathy knows, since we still keep in touch a lot. I'm just so relieved that I can put the past behind me now, and so excited for what the future holds for me. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, please like it and see you in the next one.